Electrifying a petrol engine brings useful efficiency benefits that Nissan believes is superior to plug-in hybrids, which they also believe frequently don't get plugged in. A Juke's competition comes in the form of the Toyota Yaris Cross, Skoda's Kamiq, Ford's Puma, the Renault Captur and VW's T-Roc. Against these rivals, the Juke has a good quality interior, a long list of safety and equipment levels. The entry-level trim comes quite well equipped with cruise control, aircon, electric windows, LED headlights and other standard kit. Safety is also high on Nissan's agenda, with automatic emergency braking, pedestrian detection, lane departure warning and traffic sign recognition. Top trims, as expected, are pricey and they come with 19-inch alloys, heated front seats, adaptive cruise control and extra safety kits such as blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert. This warns you of cars that are about to cross your path when you're reversing. The Juke has good visibility out the front with slim A-pillars. It's got a high driving position, and because it comes now with rake and reach adjustable steering, it has that SUV feel with plenty of ways to get comfortable. The seats are a little stiff and it might take a few thousand kilometres to make them a bit more soft and pliable. The pedals are nicely positioned, ensuring you don't have to sit sideways behind the wheel, but unfortunately it's missing adjustable lumbar support for that extra bit of comfort on long journeys. The view out the rear is hampered by the tapered design, thick rear pillars and small rear windows. This is where the rear view camera comes in handy, and with higher level spec, the camera is upgraded to a 360-degree monitor which gives you an overall view of the vehicle. The basic infotainment comes with a small monochrome screen, Bluetooth and a USB socket. Upgrade and you get the 8-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You also get smartphone mirroring too. You get an option of built-in sat-nav with live traffic information, and while the touchscreen may be a little bit laggy, the icon's a little bit small. The 8-speaker Bose sound system upgrade is well worth shelling out for. It comes with speakers in the front passenger headrest as well. The binnacle has a new setup which shows you the level of power and flow energy as well as the other vehicle information. The hybrid has a 0 to 100 km/h time of just 10.1 seconds. It has that lovely way of easing itself off on electricity power alone, which makes crawling through debilitating congestion so much easier. Glides along in electric mode up to 50 km/h. With both the engine and the electric motor pulling together, you can progress up to and join motorway speeds quite easily. Push though, and you'll hear all about it. Hybrids tend to be best driven at a gentle and calm pace. The hybrid comes as standard with 19-inch alloys and an aero design for increased efficiency. You can also option smaller 17-inch wheels, but neither make a huge difference to the solid feeling suspension over the potholes. Both sizes have an effect on the cabin noise though. There's a total of 143 horsepower from a 1.6 litre petrol engine and the electric motor mounted inside the multimodal auto gearbox, and this controls both. The E-pedal helps to regenerate energy from braking, and it goes back into the compact 1.2 kWh battery. There are a couple of different driving modes available, and when we're dealing with family cars aimed at economic driving, the steering is nicely weighted and it doesn't roll as excessively as its French counterparts. It does feel surprisingly well composed, but not dynamic enough for a sport mode. Having said that, while it's not a GTR, it's a huge amount of fun to drive. There's plenty of low down torque for that quick getaway and gets you around the corners just that little bit smoother. In an effort to make you notice the electrification of the Juke, Nissan have splashed the hybrid badges on the front wings and the boot lid. Adding to the regeneration of energy, there's an active radiator grille which closes the shutter intake if the car's cooling requirements are reduced. The rear space is compromised due to the hybrid battery, and instead of the usual 422 litres of boot space, the Juke is left with 354. With the rear seats folded, the boot space remains best in class with 1,237 litres, while rear knee room remains unchanged at 553mm. All versions have a 60-40 split folding rear bench, but don't slide back and forth with an adjustable angle for added comfort. It does, however, possess plenty of headroom for rear passengers. When the rear seats are folded down, the extended load bay area is made easy to access. The Juke's ride and handling balance is much better than expected, and it's also better than a lot of its competitors, but it could go a little bit further. This latest powertrain delivers decent efficiency with improved performance, and it's definitely a step above the previous generation.